Hey guys, Dan91 here. Welcome back to episode 86 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play. Last episode we got some runic shielding on our armor. We don't actually have it equipped, but we do have the runic shielding because we also have our ring and our amulet, which is quite nice. So as you can probably tell, we are going to be doing something not Thorncraft related today. I'm going to keep my wand out though, just because it's very useful. Currently got shock on it, just in case. So yeah, we're going to be doing some bee related things. So first things first, we need a squeezer, which is this block, and for that we need a sturdy casing, which we can get. We can't get because it uses bronze and we don't actually have bronze. Do we? No. So how do we make bronze? Because it's been a very long time since I've made bronze. I actually can't remember how to make bronze. Bronze dust, no, that's industrial craft. We don't have that. That's actually a really good point. How the hell do we make it? How do we make a bronze ingot? Yeah, that doesn't help. It looks like I might have to go. I might have to actually go back and. Oh, hang on. We can get copper. No, why? Oh no, that was it. I'm an idiot. Bronze dust. That. Copper, and tin. Okay. So I'm gonna make quite a bit of this. Let's say a stack worth of stuff. And tin. Where's that tin? There it is. Now, can we do it with the ingots, or does it have to be the dusts? I think it might have to be the dusts. No, we can make bronze. Nice. So there we go, 4 stacks of bronze. That'll do nicely. It's not just this that we're going to need it for, so that is it's quite nice to have it. So the other thing is glass, which I think, how much sand do we have? Oh, we got plenty, so I'm going to grab 200 glass, because glass is always needed, like constantly always needed for everything. It's slightly annoying, but at the same time, you know, it's understandable. So we've got our squeezer, and then we need our, was it carpenter? I think this was it. So boom. Right, so there are 2 machines that we're going to need. Now I believe we need to hook this up to power. So where can we put this for power? Can't really put it up here. There's not really enough space. But that's where our only power cables are. You know what? For now, I'm just going to shove them there. Just for now. So this has got no recipe because it needs. That's going to be a problem. Ah, shit. We need seed oil. To get seed oil, I'm pretty sure you squeeze seeds. What else can we squeeze? Cherries, chestnut, walnut, pumpkin seeds, barley seeds, melon seeds, cotton seeds. We should have quite a few cotton seeds. Is there anything else? Not really. Yes, we have a bunch of cotton seeds. So I'm just going to chuck 2 stacks in there, because why the hell not? There we go. So that's going to eventually work, and that's going to give us like what, 6,000 or 600 seed oil? No, that's going to give us quite a lot actually. So yeah, so we've done that, and then we need to make apiaries, which we need the impregnated case, so we need logs in a carpenter with seed oil. So logs, because it's log not logs, you're an idiot. Yeah, that should be fine. Now I can't remember how I'm going to get the seed oil over here, but I'll have to figure that out in a bit. Maybe, yeah, probably just get some pipes. It's fluid duct in it. Yes, and I do have some. Which one's better? I can't remember. 100 millibuckets, 200. Apparently this one. There we go. So we need to put those there and there. And I need my wrench. My hammer, sorry. And boop. Extract. Always active. And perfect. There we go. So we need, I'm going to say 5. I'm going to get 5 apiaries. So it's going to be what, 4 altogether, I think. So that should be 5, hopefully. So let's chuck that away. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for this, because it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to sit here and wait for this to cook these 5 up, and we will be right back. Right, so we've got our 5 casings, and I decided to actually stop this farm running. Basically that was running way too quick. If we have a look at cotton, well, yeah, we have quite a lot. We didn't have anywhere near that at the start of the episode, which was 15 minutes ago. So yeah, I kind of had to go ahead and stop that, because it was causing a bit of a problem. And I believe it was also stopping that dude picking up stuff from everywhere else, because, well, as you can see, things are growing at a pretty decent rate. And it was also eating all of our seeds, and we kind of need them now for the seed oil and stuff. So I decided to stop that running for now, at least. I might put it back up in the future. You never know. So I need some apiaries. I can't even remember how to spell it. Wow. I was spelling. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was spelling it right. Right, what the hell do I need for that? Planks and slabs. You can go away. There it is. No. There we go. Let's just make 100. It's not like we're short on wood. There we go. Right. So we need 5 of these. Boom. So I've cleared this little area out for now. It's going to be fine. No, I don't want it like that. Actually, no, that one can stay. Right. I want 3 gaps. Then we'll put that there. And we'll put that there. There we go. Right, so with bees, pretty much just get a princess, get a drone, and you're good. Princess and a drone. Hopefully that'll work properly. Princess and a drone. Princess and a drone, and last but not least, princess and a drone. Now we do have two snowy wintry princesses, but I'm not too bothered about those. One thing I do want to go ahead and do before I do anything else, actually, these all running? They seem to be, that's fine. Yeah, one thing I want to go ahead and do before I do anything else is make a filing cabinet. So I'm going to need some chests. There we go. Because this is going to eventually produce an absolutely butt ton of drones. So I'm going to need somewhere to put them all. And filing cabinets are probably one of the best things to put them in. Once they're done. Now this is going to take a little while to get going and stuff, because I mean, well, they do have quite a decent lifespan, so we can't kind of like focus on this, which kind of sucks because I'd like to do that, but if I did that it would probably take several days to record one episode, and I don't really have that kind of time just for one episode. But as you can see, they're working away quite happily. I think they'll actually produce flowers around here as well, which is pretty cool. So once they start like breeding and pollinating and stuff, flowers will start growing around here and make it look quite a lot nicer. Yeah, this is going to take a little while to breed them. So I'm going to have to probably do the most of it off camera. Any exciting things, obviously, I'll leave for on camera. But yeah, so while that's cooking up, there is something that I want to go ahead and get, but I can't remember. No, I can't. It's a bee ELISA. There we go. So to make that, we need diamond, redstone, tin, and glass, and we need some water. Okay, so diamond, redstone, tin, and what was it, glass planes? Yes, and I didn't get enough tin. Glass panes, and then we need, do we have our bucket and our thing? I'm hoping this is going to work. Now we shouldn't have any seed ore, we don't. Perfect. So yes, it does work. Some machines will let you just put it in, some won't. Right. So we'll put that there. Put those there. And I'll come back when this is done. Right, so our bee ELISA is done. What do we use this for? Well, we use this to check the bees, but we can't actually do that just yet because we need another machine. Now this, I cannot remember what it's called. Get past all the bloody bees. Right, what is it? Maybe it's just the squeezer that does it. I don't think it is, but let's try it. I don't think it's a squeezer. No, it's not. Squeezer, moistener, fermenter, centrifuge. I can't remember what it was. There's a machine that will allow you to turn the honeycombs into something. Actually, I'm an idiot because we can centrifuge. That's it. So we need to make a centrifuge, which shouldn't be too difficult. Centrifuge, and all we need is the sturdy casing, and this is kind of why I decided to go ahead and actually make a bunch of cases, because the all the forest machine needs it. So let's chuck these in, and these will actually there's a bunch of different combs, and they will all produce different things. Like the frozen comb has produced a snowball. The normal one won't do that. And when you get higher tier, you can get things like it won't show because it's not called that. But there's abyssal princesses, there's jaded, there is like diamond princesses and redstone princesses, and basically what they do is, yeah, flux princess, I believe that's the one that does redstone. They will produce like actually I can show you. There we go. Things like dripping comb, slimmering comb, silky comb. Silky will produce, I believe, web, string maybe. There's nickel, yellorium. So you can completely automate getting, well, things like yellorium. And these combs will produce, I believe, yellorium drops. Yellorium grain, and then you just combine 4 to make a dust. So these are very, very good for producing different types of things. And there's a zombie somewhere. Where is he? Where is he? Is he on the roof? There he is. Get a shotgun. No, come on, get a shotgun. Die! Haha! Also, I've noticed that Thorncraft and Bludgeon Magic, the icon over in this corner seems to always mess up. Don't know why, but it does. So let's have a quick sleep, because the bees won't work when you're awake. It's just a thing that apparently happens. Because I believe bees are not nocturnal, which makes sense. There are types of bees that are, and you will run into those. So, now hold on a minute. So there are bees that will require nighttime to breed and stuff, but for the most part you should be okay. Now, unfortunately, these are taking quite a long time to breed, which kind of sucks because I wanted to show something, but I think I might be able to do it with just this. So this bee ELISA, I believe you put honey drops in, and then you put whatever bee you want to analyse in there. And as you can see, this tells you everything you need to know about it. The active gene and the inactive gene. The active gene is what this bee is. So this bee is this short lifespan, slowest flowers, all that. The inactive one is when it's breeding. This is what it could turn into, I think. Do not quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think it is. So yeah, this is a short lifespan, slower production speed, which isn't great. Pollination is slow, flower type is flowers. Fertility is 4 times, I'm not sure what that is. Territory is 9 by 6 by 9, that's the area I think, and the effect is freezing. So maybe that'll freeze the area around it, I don't know. And I've just chucked the bee because I forgot that's the thing. So then we go on to the second slot, and we've got its climate. So it only likes climate of icy. So the temperature tolerance is up of 1, which Yeah, that's right, up of 1. And then we've got the humidity, which I'm not sure what that is, but it does come into play, so I will have to research some of this stuff. And then we've got all these different aspects of it, and I like this bit. It's got 0 generations in captivity. Obviously, the more you breed, the more you'll see, and I believe it just goes off the princess, because it's basically you only get 1 princess. You'll never get more, so that'll always stay there. This is what it can produce, and that's obviously what it can specialise in. I believe that'll be things like redstone and diamonds and stuff like that. I'm not sure though. This is all the possible mutations. So if I use this wintry bee with, I don't know, say a common bee, it'll turn into something. And once you actually get the combination, it will unlock on this screen, so you can see it. And then I'm not sure what this is. Common but winter hardened bee tribe cultivation in all climates is a challenge. So basically, I don't think I'll be able to use winter bees here. So I'm kind of hoping that the winter bee in this one never really shows up, because that would kind of be annoying. I don't think we've got a wintry biome for... Yeah, that's probably the closest one. So... yeah, kind of a bit of a mistake. Look at all those golems. But yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, so depending on what biome you're in, you're going to need to change what bees you're using. Like, there are desert bees and stuff like that, so you can do desert bees in the desert. But yeah, most of them will work in this normal desert, normal biome. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there, because it's been quite a long episode today. At least for me it has. So I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.